you like to say about the leadership provided by the seniors, especially the many new freshman players this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think you really can't say enough about the senior class, and that it was an emotional time at team meal this morning, and talking to the team about how much these guys mean to our football program. That they were the architects of our success, and you look at the numbers. 36 and 12 overall, 17 and 5, 18 and 5 individually, 37 and 12, 23 and 2 at home. Patriot League championship, 2 FBS wins, 2 FCS playoff appearances, and 2 wins over top-ranked teams. And and that's what they say. Sometimes the builders don't get the credit. You go into a building or you drive over a bridge, and you don't think about the blood, sweat, and tears, and the man hours that went into it. And they've bridged the gap for us from whatever to a championship team. And this one was for these guys. Need to continue winning to give these guys an opportunity to continue their careers. And couldn't have happened more. In a more fitting manner.
What's a different view in the second half of this game compared to the first? Because the first half didn't seem like it was Fordham at all.
Yeah, first off, I think you have to give tremendous credit to Joe Sousa and his coaching staff and this team. I hate to play against them, but they're very well coached. They're very tough and physical. They're fundamentally sound. They're a great football team.
Defensively, they're tough.
Oh, yeah, they were giving up 18 points a game, and first in the conference in a bunch of statistics. But yeah, we were having trouble, getting some things going offensively. Didn't capitalize on some opportunities. The defense did a heck of a job, and the field goal at the end of the half I thought was key. And obviously, George's playing us being able to finish it off at the end was clutch. But in a season where we scored a lot of points, and a lot of the credit, from the outside has gone to the offense. I gave the game ball to the defense because it was great for those guys to hang their hat on a great win like this. And
you needed this.
Yeah, we did. And the defense did a fantastic job. The offense, scored the points we needed to, chipped in with special teams, but it was a great culture win.
What about this guy? How's his health, number one?
He's a little banged up. You know what I mean? He's dealing with some things, but
what went on in the first half when he came out? Was he hurt?
No, it was a situational thing on third down where we're mixing he and KP in there, working on some different pass protection things, and giving KP an opportunity to do some things and taking some of the load off of Chase, but it wasn't anything injury related. But I mean, he would take.
There's nothing wrong with him.
Oh no, absolutely not. He would carry the ball 50 times a game if we'd allow him, and he wants the ball in key situations.
He showed that at the end on that last play.
I said, give me the ball and I'll get the first down. Not only did he do that, he got a touchdown. And there's not enough superlatives to talk about Chase's ability, Chase's production. As arguably the best player in the country at this level, and he's as good of a person as he is a player. So, and he's worked hard to earn everything he's got.
Coach, do you have any concerns going into that final game next week at all?
In what regard?
Offense.
I mean, there's always concerns, and I'll enjoy the win for the evening. Then we'll come in tomorrow and get started on Georgetown. But to me, it's more of a thing, controlling the things that we can control.
Are you controlling your own destiny now with the bye week?
There's really a two-pronged approach, and that's when I say control the controllable, control what we can control, and that's beating Georgetown. And after that, I told the kids, we're playing one to extend our season, and whether that's a combination of Colgate losing or some of the things happening with the league title. But quite frankly, at 9-2, with a win over an FBS team, a 7-point loss to Villanova when they were the number 2 team in the country, and a 2-point loss to Colgate if they go on to win the league, I'd put our body of work with 9 wins up against anyone in the country for an at-large bid. So we're not going to do anything but worry about what we can control, and that's our preparation, our effort, and our execution, and how hard we play the game on Saturday. And we're gonna go down there and do our best to win the game. And like I told the guys in the locker room afterwards, let the chips fall where they may.
Okay, suppose go to that last sequence with your touchdown. You only had one today.
Right.
So
He's slacking.
Yeah, a little bit.
He wants to know about the last one.
It's not a Sports Illustrated jinx. You weren't on the cover, but you were inside.
Yes, sir. The last play, I should have actually went down. I just didn't really realize the game situation. I need to work on that.
That's not his fault. That's our fault. We did not communicate that to him.
But yes, what we did was we just wanted to run behind our All-American guard, Garrick Mayweather, and he did a great job of washing down the inside tackle, and I cut right off of him, and then the rest was just a touchdown.
Are you disappointed that you didn't do more today? This is like an off day for you.
Yes, sir. I'm always disappointed in myself. I always find ways to critique what I did. I was really disappointed in myself last week. I mean, we got the win. All I care about is the team win first and most, and then I'll look at what I did individually. But as long as we get a team win, I'm satisfied with that game. But I was really just disappointed in myself in Colgate. And if people noticed, I switched my jersey number 26 just because I saw him walk on receiver Robbie Cantelli, who had everything going for him, and he got injured and he just had it taken away from him so quick. And it's different when you see great players like John Robertson and Val Lee take a injury that ends them, but then it's different when your teammate does it. You see how hard someone's worked for it to just be taken away, and that really hit home to me. And I told him that it's bigger than me, it's bigger than this team. I want the team to realize that we need to play for each other. So I'll wear that jersey for the rest of the year.
It's not just coming down to you.
Right.
Okay.
Chase, for you, what do the seniors do to influence you and the type of leadership that you're going to bring to this football team for the rest of your career? What did the senior class mean to you?
Just like Coach said, it's just the work that they put in, the foundation that they laid down for us. And he's absolutely right with the analogy to the building. And it's so easy just to walk in the building, go in the elevator, go up some stairs, and not think nothing of it. But then you don't really realize the work that was put in the blood, sweat, and tears. And that's just something that this team has to look at. And we have to give our season to the seniors because they worked so hard to get Fordham to this point and to get Fordham on a national recognition. So it's another motivation for us just to play for them.
I think, just building off what Chase said, these guys, these seniors were our first true recruit class, and we really sold them on our vision of what we wanted this program to be, and from them building the foundation and working hard every day, carrying the off-the-field stuff, discipline, accountability, work ethic, attention to detail, and all those things that if you take care of your business off the field, it manifests itself on game day. And really, it's an era of unprecedented success for football.
What has he meant to you this season?
This season?
Yeah. I mean, overall,
I wouldn't say just this season. I'd say since the time he stepped foot on campus.
You can't expect him to have that offensive output every week.
Every game?
Big time,
That's the standard.
No one has a higher standard up for his performance than Chase.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll take the chips where they fall. That is my standard every game. I want to prove that I'm the best player in the country at this level. So that is my standard. But it's football, and it's about individual matchups, and the game goes how it goes. You're gonna have bad games. You're gonna have good games. You just gotta look at what you did wrong, look at what you can improve on, and just go on to the next.
What do you think you did wrong today?
I think I can be a little more patient setting my blocks, and then when it's nothing there, I think I need to work on just eating the play. I think sometimes when we don't have a lot of momentum, I harp on myself so much that I'll try to do more than outside of my job, do more than what's required to me. Like when we had a play when we were going down to Keating, and it was a 6-yard loss. I should have went down; it'd been a 2-yard loss, and I try to just make something happen out of nothing. And I think that's my problem sometimes. I just try to press, and I need to work on that.
Okay.
Even Jordan scored below 10 some games.
So next week, it comes down to, is it all hands on deck, as they say, or is it?
Really? And I think this is I like where we're at entering this game, because to me, when I tell these guys all the time that you compete against a standard, you don't compete against an opponent, that nothing should change for us, and it's one at a time in a championship standard with our preparation, our effort, and our execution. So if we look at it that way, our levels shouldn't vacillate there. I mean, it shouldn't ebb and flow based on who we play. If we're going as hard as we can every single rep during practice and give great effort in the game and execute our scheme better than the opponent, then we'll win.
No,
and if we don't, we won't. Yeah. And it's pretty simple that way. But obviously there will be some
what are the
extra added
scenarios?
motivation.
What are the scenarios? You have to win next week. They have to lose.
Joe may know a little bit better than me.
Yeah. So we win next week. Colgate loses the last two. We win the paper.
Okay.
If Lehigh beats Colgate next week, we win. We all finish with 1 loss. It's a 3-way tie. At that point, the athletic directors from the schools not involved in the tie get together to vote on who gets the automatic.
Wow.
There's a convoluted process. You can look it up in the Patriot League policy manual.
I don't have time for that.
No, I'm an English guy. I'm an English guy, and I didn't understand
That's
it.
kind of the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah, that's.
And outside of that, if we can get out Lawrenceburg,
Yeah.
and there's either those.
So last week would have just been.
Yeah, last week doesn't matter
that
this
was a
week.
tough
so
one.
we're
Yeah.
trying to put that behind us.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Terrific. All right.
Anything else?
It
Yeah.
was strange how they gave you the last week off rather than some time where it would have been maybe more beneficial for the players to have off during.
We just say control the controllable to that.
Yeah.
No excuses.
Yeah, I mean, 3 of our last 4 opponents had a bye before they played us.
Yeah.
And
So what?
1 I've heard of, 2 I've, hey, listen, it is what it is. And we're going to go out and we're going to tee it up. And if we have to play our games in the Bronx Zoo parking lot, whatever we got to do, we're going to go out and play. And we're not going to make excuses. We're not going to complain. We're going to do what we do. And that's
No
that's
excuses.
No excuses.
One other thing, Chase, what makes you thrive the way you do? What gives you this adrenaline, what you've been doing here?
Just how much I've put my body and soul into this game. I love the game of football. I want to be the best. I want to play at the highest level and prove that I can play at the highest level. And it's just how I was raised. You know, my father always just told me, you know, whatever you do at life, you be the best at it. And this is just something that I've been playing since I was 5 years old, and I'll never stop playing until it's time to hang up. So.
Would you say this was a gift, Coach, to him coming here to your doorstep?
Coach Moorhead was a gift to me. I still remember the day I got my first offer from Fordham. It was in my room in July. And, you know, nobody was taking a chance on me. Nobody wanted me. I seen all these other running backs from my area getting offers from big schools, 1A schools, and I was just sitting here asking myself, what am I not doing enough? What am I not doing to get these opportunities that these kids are getting? And Coach Brown and Coach Moorhead called me, and they said that they see something great in me. And from that moment, when I saw the belief that Coach Moorhead just had in me, it meant so much more to me, like loyalty. I'm so loyal to Coach Moorhead, and I'll do anything to make sure I can get a win for him.